What's going on, guys? Welcome to Everything Always. My name is Michael Roman, aka Allfires. Now, for a film that's basically had non-stop reports of reshoots over the last year, up until now, 2 months before, they're still doing reshoots based on recent test screenings with release on February 14th. You have to imagine that whatever we may have known about the plot leading up till now, some of those things have changed. That's where we pick up today with the circulating rumor for a description of the new post-credit scene for Captain America Brave New World and how it goes on to set up the next two Avengers films, and how Marvel is looking to parallel some of the original hype with what happened at the end of Iron Man 1. We're going to break down that description, what it says about the post-credit scene. I'll of course issue the normal spoiler warning, then we'll try to add some context as to what this may look like and down the road here for the MCU. But first, if you could grab the subscribe button. We do daily Marvel content at the channel. That's all we do. So if that sort of thing's for you, hit the sub button, leave a comment down below. That will automatically enter you to win our ongoing PS5 giveaway. The next one is next month for the finale of What If Season 3. Again, all you got to do be a sub, leave a comment if you want. Stick around at the end of the video. We get into all the giveaway stuff again there. Okay, so first up, the normal spoiler warning. Remember to take this stuff with a grain of salt, especially if it's not coming officially from Marvel. And up until now, with the couple of post-credit scene descriptions we've had, they have yet to come from a trusted industry insider source, say like Daniel RPK. So until that happens, leave it in grain of salt territory. And remember, just because some of the leaks up until now about Brave New World have been correct, when we got descriptions of the trailer, and of course there was that recent plot leak from someone who claimed to be in one of the test screenings that seemed corroborated by the second trailer. Just remember, just because some of those details may have been correct doesn't mean that this is. And I made sure to reference all of the reshoots first during the prologue because, let's face it, they're changing a lot about this film. Just because we found out something that may have been in it doesn't mean it's going to be there anymore after literally what's a year of reshoots. Okay, so the latest description of the post-credit scene for Captain America Brave New World says that Marvel Studios is going to attempt to try to remake the same thing they did at the end of Iron Man, where you've got Nick Fury sitting in the shadows. Sam Wilson has finally defeated the Red Hulk and/or the Leader at the end of Captain America Brave New World, and now he's returned home. When he walks in his house, you basically get the exact same interaction where Nick Fury steps forward and asks if he's ready to put together a team because there's something else, another mission around the corner, which obviously is Avengers 5 Doomsday, or probably more closely relates to what's going on with Monica Rambeau. They know that she's now in some other part of the multiverse, and no matter how much is known about what's coming from the Fantastic Four and Doctor Doom, in the temporal space of where we end with Captain America Brave New World, because those things may end up overlapping somewhat. We'll have to see how the movies play out, but assuming Captain America Brave New World comes first, they might not know that Doom is coming. Rather, they may just know that there's a problem brewing with the multiverse, and it may be Nick Fury who says, hey, we need to be ready, we don't have a current Avengers team. It's also said that Nick Fury is going to be handing him over files that include looks at Shang-Chi and other Avengers we've been introduced to in over the last couple of years in Phase 4 and Phase 5. And that's how and when we pick up in Avengers 5 when Doom eventually makes it to the 616 with some semblance of a beginning preliminary Avengers team. It'll explain why at least they've all met up. And the more you think about how they're going to do Doomsday in Secret Wars, there are going to have to be plenty of things that have just taken place off screen we're going to have to infer, because they absolutely can't spend exhaustive exposition dumps explaining everything that they needed to have set up unless they can make huge strides in doing that with Captain America Brave New World and Thunderbolts, which is why this post-credit scene makes the most sense. Now, one detail I want to point out is that it's said to include some street-level heroes too in those files, including Daredevil. Now, this is a very interesting detail included, because just weeks ago when we were getting the most recent quotes from Brad Winderbaum, president of Marvel Television, when he was talking specifically about Daredevil Season 2 starting to shoot when Season 1 goes live this next year, and that he could easily see it turning into a multiple season show that continues past Season 2, that there were already plans for Daredevil in the future of the MCU outside of just these 2 seasons of television. Brad Winderbaum confirmed that. And if you remember when Charlie Cox originally joined the MCU and surrounding that original announcement, there were some rumors that Kevin Feige actually wanted Daredevil to be a part of the Avengers, or at least in the upcoming Avengers team. And so I think there's a real likelihood that's how we get a segue for, again, some of these characters who have never interacted before in the MCU will have to have interacted off screen, because when we see them, they may already know each other, which will be cool for theories. And of course, you can always hint at their previous relationships. You can always fill in those blanks either with prequel scenes, flashbacks, or just some clever dialogue, but they can't spend every scene trying to explain how these characters have met. And as we brought up at the channel, very interestingly, some characters have occupied the same cinematic space, but have had very little interaction. And for instance, Shuri's Black Panther, or at least Shuri, and Sam Wilson. We know Sam Wilson's been to Wakanda many times. We also know that the Wakandans know who he is. They just made him his most recent suit, the white one that we'll see at the beginning of the film. But the interaction between Shuri and Sam Wilson on screen, if there's even been any at all, has been ultra limited. So say we pick up at the beginning of Avengers 5 and they know each other, we'll just have to fill in those blanks. Maybe they've been on 1 or 2 missions before, but look, there's going to be a ton of opportunity in Thunderbolts and Captain America Brave New World for them to set up Avengers 5 the way that they need to as they're finishing that script now. And I think more likely than not, some of these reshoots that we're hearing for Thunderbolts as well have a lot more to do with them setting up the chess pieces to have everything as close as they can without having to do that, meaning without having to have us connect all these dots off screen and just assuming things have happened. But you guys let me know all your thoughts down below in the comments. How hype are you for Captain America Brave New World? And isn't it kind of crazy that it's only about 2 months away? We'll have What If Season 3 at the end of this month, right into the Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man, right into Daredevil, and amongst all of that, we'll also have Captain America 4. Crazy. Let me know your thoughts quickly. Let's get into the giveaway stuff before I let you go. Okay, we're still giving away PlayStation 5s at the channel, and we're still going to do that until the PlayStation 5 Pro comes out, then we'll switch over. We just gave one away for the finale of Agatha All Along, and we have another one coming up for the finale of What If, which goes live next season. Next year is actually going to be a banger, because we give one away with every Marvel release, and next year there's at least 6 or 7 of them. If you want to be entered to win for any of the other giveaways we do, say through the holiday season, all the same rules will always apply. It's super simple. All you got to do is be a subscriber, so hit the sub button, then leave a comment down below. Because it's truly random, the more videos you comment on, the better chance you have of winning. All winners will always be announced at the end of videos in the same segment we're doing here, live with my voice, and a winning comment when there is one shown on screen. So please be safe and vigilant on YouTube, really any platform. If you should get a comment from an obvious spammer using some content creator's photo trying to claim that you've won a prize, but then wants your information on third-party app, never ever give them your information. That is so unsafe. It's just a ruse. They're all just trying to get you to pay for shipping for a prize that doesn't exist. Keep in mind, no content creator, myself included, will ever charge you for shipping if you should win something. That's kind of part of the deal. It'd be hilarious if we did that. We would never do that, so please be safe and vigilant. If you should get a spam comment like that, and unfortunately, they're still all over the platform, even though they've left my channel alone for a while. If you should get a comment like that, simply report it directly to YouTube. I guarantee you that the content creator, the YouTuber, already knows, and by reporting it to YouTube, they will delete it even faster and the account. So not only has the comment gone from the page and you're helping that content creator out, but everywhere they've commented across YouTube will also now be gone. You're really just doing the entire YouTube community a service. The best way to keep up with the content at the channel has always been to hit the notification bell with all notifications turned on. And as always, if you like today's video, I'd appreciate it if you'd hit the like button. My name's Michael Roman. You can find me in a couple of places, Instagram and Twitter at I'mFires. You can also find me on Spotify, YouTube, Amazon, Apple, iTunes under the name Allfires. And while I sincerely appreciate you checking out my music, thanks for checking this channel out. Stick around. We'll be posting again real soon.